Hello again to all the wonderful people out there who made the smart choice of tuning into our show. You know, it was funny what I was thinking as I came up here. There's something we all have in common. None of us know what I'm gonna say, but we have an incredible lineup of guests tonight. Guys, let's join in welcoming Abin Shabin Rohit and Amit. I got that right?
No. Abin Shabin.
No.
Shabin, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go. Maybe you guys change your name after the show. All right. So we have Abin, who is a really talented video editor.
Yeah.
And who loves biryani. So you don't want biryani? We have some biryani. The Abin gets biryani. And then we have Shabin, who has his own business, and he's also a really good songwriter.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you guys for being on the show. We have Rohit, who's a marketing strategist and who's interestingly passionate about gardening. So that's one of the reasons we got so many nice plants out here. Maybe, you can practice on those because they won't die. And then we have Amit. He works in the corporate sector and he is passionate about softwares. Did I get that right? He is really passionate about softwares. I'm not making this up. So yeah, we are so excited to have you on the show. And yeah, I'm going to start with asking you some fun questions to know you better. Okay. It's time for Abin. Who loves biryani? You guys are really confused now. Okay. Abin.
Yeah.
Describe your sibling in 3 words.
It's a really romantic question.
This is getting intense.
He's not so smart.
There's 2 more. It could be anything. Like his character or something, he's passionate. Any word that comes to your mind, what he likes doing, what he's passionate about.
He's passionate about worship.
Okay, worship.
Yeah. And then he loves babies.
Loves babies.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then he's passionate about his business.
Oh wow. Good. That's really nice. So, Shabin.
Yep.
Who takes longer to get ready in the morning?
This fellow.
Any reason why? Is he like very conscious about how he looks? Or because he has a longer beard than you, it takes time?
I mean, he takes time on his beard, on his hair, and
I can see that.
yeah.
Good. So, Rohit, what's the funniest memory you have together as siblings? Maybe a childhood memory, something you did, like in school, or funniest memory.
I think so. The funniest memory is we playing cricket, right? And so the thing is, I always wanted to win, but the thing is, eventually I would kind of get bored, probably. So those are things that those are funniest things that I could remember on that.
We really had a serious upbringing.
Sorry, you had
We really had a serious upbringing. So
So do you remember any particular moment when playing cricket? He missed the catch, or he got run out?
I can remember one thing about cricket. Talking about, so the thing is, there was a neighbor behind us. So the funniest thing is, we're so close that every time that he would ball, the ball would bounce and go to the neighbor's house.
Every single time.
Every single time. And this auntie, for some reason, she wouldn't be there, and there was a dog. Okay, we had to all the time. I had to climb over.
Yeah.
Both ways. He throws a ball, or I probably hit. I have to get the ball. And I remember one incident. I took the ball, and I was fretting. So this dog chasing at me, almost missed biting me. So that is something, and I fell, and yeah.
So probably when you came over, was your brother like, "Are you okay?" or did you get the
I
ball?
was laughing. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay, Amit. One thing that you can do that Rohit can't.
I would say most things. I think I can play the piano. Anything.
Okay. You said more things. Can you give us 2 more?
I can spend all night. But yeah, I think maybe I can cook better than him. At least I think I do. And maybe what more? Yeah, I think maybe I can write software code or whatever. So I think that's definitely something that he can do.
Would you agree that he cooks better than you?
Yeah, he definitely does.
He does. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so like as all 4 of you are involved in worship and leading people in that, I really want to talk about the topic because especially the last couple of years the dynamics are changing so much when it comes to worship, and some people have certain misconceptions that worship means just playing music or you have to be there in front of everyone. So I would like to ask you some questions to get to know your opinions, your thoughts, speaking from your own experience or things that you've seen, to help our viewers better understand the concept of worship and what goes behind it, or how, even a simple question like how to become a worship leader, where to start, what does it really mean? Is it just being there in the stage or there's more than that to it? So Amit, what is the purpose and importance of worshipping together as a community?
As a community, I think you can go to the biblical context and see how people assembled in the first church and the early church, and how people prayed together, had fellowship together, sang songs. One of the references talks about that. That may be the biblical context behind it, but for me, the reason why I love going to church is worship. The reason being, I can just be free. Somebody is leading, somebody is singing. I just need to sing along. I can shout, lift my hand with freedom. How easily am I motivated to play a CD or a track at home and sing and shout when in my own confidence? I might like doing it once or twice, but Sunday mornings are those times, or the corporate gatherings as we call it, where we can just be free, enjoy the presence of God, enjoy that atmosphere that we always love to be in, and completely be free, not thinking about what people are thinking around me. Maybe I'm singing flat, God bless the guy who's sitting in front of me, but just enjoy that moment, and that I think cannot be replaced. I can do personal worship at home, I can take an instrument and play all of those things, but nothing beats or nothing can compare to corporate setting. Worshipping together, everybody sings together, the music is loud, whatever the additional things that we have with a worship set, that for me I think cannot be replaced. You cannot do that at home, you cannot watch a video and feel the same thing.
Wow. I mean, I totally agree with you, especially that thing when you said together as a community we can worship in freedom.
Yeah.
Because in many cases not so. When the other people are around, many feel restricted.
Yeah.
If you don't lift their hands, like you said, like when the pastor even says, maybe their hands will go up to here, just I'm raising.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that it is reality that you can come to a place in worship together as a community and be free.
Yeah.
You can just enjoy the time there. So so that was really good to listen to. Shabin.
Yep.
How would you describe your vision of how a worship team in a church should look like?
All right. I think for me, worship is not only about Sunday morning service, but worship is a lifestyle that you live. I know it's a very cliched thing to say, but I truly believe that, and I think every single person on the team needs to have a lifestyle of worship. And I mean lifestyle of worship, I mean their everyday life, their Monday to Saturday, how they treat other people, how they live their lives, how what they think, what they say, and how they treat their employees, how they do their work. Everything is worship. And I think it's a lifestyle that we need to carry. And I want to encourage all the teams out there, worship teams, that your lifestyle needs to be about worship. More than you being on stage and singing those amazing songs. But it's your throughout the week that matters, and your relationship with Jesus, of course. That comes. I mean, that's the priority.
Yeah, that was really fascinating because hearing it from someone who's actually doing it, being a worship leader, like you said, it's like a cliche term. People always say worship is a lifestyle. but sometimes we know what is right, we know what is true, but we're always looking for some answer beyond that.
Yeah.
Like, no, there must be something else. But no, it is as simple as that. It is a lifestyle, and you have to practice every day, not just on a Sunday morning or a Saturday evening.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Abin, what is worship according to you? I know he touched it on a similar line of, I know it's a lifestyle, but to you on a personal way, if you could go a bit deeper and telling how can you do what little things you do in your everyday life, or things that you have done that may not be traditionally considered worship in the sense singing songs or playing an instrument.
So I think worship to me is basically surrendering everything to God. By everything I mean everything, like all my failures, all my success, all my joy, all my pain, everything. I just lay it down at the feet of Jesus, and I come to Him as I am. Everything I have, everything that I do, I surrender it to God, and that's what I feel. Worship.
Wow, well, surrender is the key
Yeah.
word. Yeah, it's not easy, but it is
Yeah.
the key. It is a key part of it. Yeah, yeah, I like that. So, Rohit, are there some things that you feel the worship ministry or the worship scene is missing today? Anything that probably they're missing, or maybe even they can build upon, like improve in that area, considering today's worship scene?
So that I believe that every generation has a song to sing. Every generation has a message in itself. Be able to embrace that, and I think so that that flavor that you bring in is something that the heart of what Shabin was speaking about. Worship is a lifestyle. Going back to the heart, right? Why do you worship God? Right? He loves us, right? He gave Himself to us. So what is in response? So I think so this is the heart of it. Going back to that place, saying that why do you do what you do on a Sunday service? Whether you are a worship leader, you are in the worship team, or you are in the media team, to glorify God in the midst of whatever you do. Right? Don't miss that out. And be able to make that impact every time that you do anything that you do. It's not about who is there on the stage, but you do it saying that how do I glorify God? I think so that is something that we need to be focused on and keep pursuing to this.
Yeah, I think that's, I totally agree with what you say. I think it's asking the question why. It also helps people maybe who are strayed away to get back into alignment, because we can have all kinds of different reasons other than God to be on the worship team. Maybe we may try to convince ourselves, yeah, I'm doing it for God, but originally our intention, our conviction says, no, you just like to be on there, or you want people to know you. So, yeah, thank you so much for sharing those thoughts with us from your experience and from your life. I really believe that our viewers learned a lot from you, and they're taking some key points with them. And we're excited for the game ahead we have for you. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys tensed or?
It is biryani then.
But I thought he loves biryani. we got the right guy here. Okay, so join with us, stay with us. We have an exciting game coming ahead up for you. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Alright folks, it's time to have some fun. We have a really fantastic game prepared for you tonight. It's called In Your Face. And you got the younger siblings pitted against the older siblings. Yeah? Or, okay, we got siblings pitted against siblings. Okay? No one can say that is wrong. Okay. Since you picked the first question is for you. Okay. So the rules of the game is simple. I give you 3 statements, out of which 2 are correct and 1 is incorrect. You identify which one is a lie, you're safe. Otherwise, your other sibling gets to spray this ice cold water in your face. Right?
The question is wrong.
The question can never be wrong. Why would I want to get cold water on myself? Okay, guys. Okay, Abin, the first question is for you. Which of these statements from the Bible is a lie? God dances over us with singing. The Levites laughed at David dancing before the ark. The lyric, "You have turned my mourning into dancing," is from the Bible. Okay, I'll say those three again. God dances over us with singing. The Levites laughed at David dancing before the ark. The lyric, "You have turned my mourning into dancing," is from the Bible. Which one of these is a lie? You have to pick one. You have to pick one.
I think the second one is the lie.
Second is a lie?
Yeah.
Good save. You got it right. Okay. Let's see if the other person is lucky. Okay. Rohit. Which of these incidents did not occur in the Bible? The angels sang a hymn during the Last Supper. The angels sang from sky during Jesus' birth. The shepherds were the first to hear about Jesus' birth in the Bible. I'll say those three again. The angels sang a hymn during the Last Supper. The angels sang from the skies during Jesus' birth. The shepherds were the first to hear about Jesus' birth in the Bible. The first one. I'm disappointed. Hey, this is not happening, okay? You got it right. You just made the questions a lot tougher right now.
So if you all get it right, we get to pay you.
From the next round. Okay? Now here are the tough questions now. Which of these words were not spoken in the Bible? Here I am, Lord. This is for Amit.
But which translation again? That's my
Which translation you go, it's the same. Okay? Here I am, Lord, said Isaiah. Here I am, Lord, said Samuel. Here I am, Lord, said Jacob.
So this is what is the question again?
Which one of these words were not spoken in the Bible? Here I am, Lord, said Isaiah. Here I am, Lord, said Samuel. Here I am, Lord, said Jacob.
I think Jacob was not the guy who said here I am Lord.
So you're saying Jacob didn't say, "Here I am, Lord."
Yeah.
Amit?
Yeah.
The right answer is, "Here I am, Lord," was not said by Samuel in the Bible. Samuel actually said, "Speak, Lord, your servant listens."
Just a change of words.
Yeah, change of words can mean water in your face. Okay, Shabin. Which of these statements about the prophet Elijah is not true?
Okay.
No, one second. Give me that.
He ran faster than a horse. He walked for 30 days and nights without food. He was taken up to heaven in a chariot of fire. Which of these statements about Elijah is not true? Elijah ran faster than a horse. He walked for 30 days and nights without food. He was taken up to heaven in a chariot of fire. Okay, so next time he'll get two. You agree with that?
The second one is wrong.
It's your lucky day, brother. Okay. So is it the second one?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was the right answer.
That is the right answer actually. Which version of the Bible?
A righteous person has many enemies. Okay.
There's a table before you.
Abin, which of these statements about Esther, Queen Esther in the Bible, is not true? Esther.
Okay.
It's a fair game.
Can I get a water bottle?
Esther is a Persian name. Mordecai was the uncle of Esther. She became the queen of Persia.
Phone a friend. No options.
No options.
I think first one
First one, Esther, is a Persian name.
is wrong. You're asking the right wrong answer.
Which one of these three is a lie? Out of these three statements,
first
you have
one
to.
is a lie.
First one is incorrect. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Esther is actually a Persian name. Her real name or her Jewish name was Hadassah. Okay, so she changed her name because she had to go to the palace and yeah. So Rohit, Apostle Paul. You like Apostle Paul?
Good.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about Paul?
I think so. He was a person who spoke for what he believed in.
Okay.
Yeah. He ran with it.
Okay, that's a lot of responsibility. Okay, which of these statements about Apostle Paul is not true? His parents were Pharisees.
Oh my God.
He died in Jerusalem. He traveled to Europe.
All yours.
Okay? Which of these statements about Apostle Paul is not true? His parents were Pharisees.
But you should ask things which are in the Bible.
Yeah, it is from the Bible.
Okay, that's in the Bible.
I mean, I hope you have the right Bible. He died in Jerusalem. He traveled to Europe.
I think it's about the parents is not mentioned in the Bible.
Yeah, that's simple, man. Come on.
Hey, no, let him give it. So you're going with number one?
I'm just trying to get.
You have 5 seconds. 5,
Don't know the
4, 3,
Simple answer.
2,
The second
1.
one. Wait. The second one. What was
Just pick a number. I'm not repeating it. Go for it. So the correct answer is
The second answer is
Paul actually died in Rome,
he did
not
die in
Jerusalem. Okay, now we're gonna go personal here. Personal questions about how well you know your sibling. Abin. Shabin's favorite Bible character is David. Shabin once pretended to be Abin. Shabin can hold his breath underwater for 3 minutes. I'm funny because this question is lame. I don't know who made it. Sorry, guys.
correct? No?
You're correct. No. You're not supposed to spray.
Please explain the game. So what are you supposed to
spray him maybe.
I don't know what happened there, but I liked it. So only if someone gets wrong, the other sibling gets to spray it on them.
But I got it right.
Yeah, so you don't get to spray.
You have to
Okay.
spray somebody, right? That's what his strategy is.
Okay. Rohit, here's something about Amit.
Truth or lies?
You have to find which one is a lie. I'll give you 3 statements about him.
About him.
Yeah, about him. Amit follows 334 people on Instagram.
Oh my God. This is the thing.
Romans is Amit's favorite book in the Bible. Amit read the book Strengthen Yourself in the Lord by Bill Johnson during lockdown.
I know he reads.
Mm-hmm.
He reads. But he is not a social freak.
But did he read that book?
That particular book.
Yeah.
334 followers. He following or somebody?
He follows.
He follows. Okay. I think that's possible.
Possible.
He reading. Bill Johnson. I mean, like complete book, right?
He finished the book.
No, I think that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie, right?
Yeah, you're correct. So, for once I see how disappointed people are because someone is knowing their sibling well. They're like, why do you know me so well? Okay. Guys. This is... I'm seriously confused. Who's Abin?
If you get the name wrong, you get water on your face.
Speak the word.
This is for you about your other sibling, okay?
I think you get the water.
Abin has memorized all the lyrics of the song Here I Am to Worship. Abin secretly believes he is the one with a better sense of humor. Abin has a secret tattoo. He has a secret tattoo that you don't know about.
That's a lie. The last one.
You're correct, it is a lie. These questions are hilarious. Okay, Amit. Rohit has 60 screenshots in his phone gallery. Okay, remember the number. Rohit believes that if God has given you a voice, let it out loud.
That sounds like him.
Rohit's biggest fear as a child was dark rooms.
Yeah, so the first one is definitely a lie.
Mhm.
So,
So he doesn't have 60 screenshots in his phone gallery. Unfortunately, he has.
he's not made up yet.
Okay, guys, that was really lots of fun. Thank you for getting on our show. And yeah, it was really fun for me as well to get drenched. And yeah, to all the fantastic viewers out there on the other side of the screen, thank you for joining us. Hope you have a safe trip back home or back to your couch or to your fridge or wherever it's that you're going. And until next time, peace and love.
Good.
Dude, I just said peace and love. You guys went full war mode there.